Welcome, welcome to the first day of Quiltmas 2023. Can you believe it's here already? I've got my little headband, just to get a little holiday spirit going. And this first quilt is going to be for a very important person in my life. We've been best friends for 20 years now, which is wild to say that I've had friends that long. And she was maid of honor at my wedding. I was maid of honor at her wedding. And this is the perfect quilt for her. She's got a December birthday. And one of her hobbies is collecting snow globes. So instead of sending her a snow globe for her birthday, I'm gonna make her a Christmas snow globe quilt. So this quilt is called Snow Globe Jars, and it's by Jedi Craft Girl. And her first name's Amanda. I'm not gonna try and butcher her last name, but I've been following her on Instagram for a while. And when I saw this pattern go on sale last year during Quiltmas, I was like, I have my idea for next year already. This has to happen, and it is the perfect little quilt. So let me show you what the quilt looks like. So here is her sample photo from her pattern. Instead of doing it the pattern size, which is like 38-inch square, I'm gonna double it. So actually, in a sense, it's going to be quadrupling it because I'm going to make it twice as big, twice as long, so that it's a nice, good lap size quilt. So with that, we're going to break this down in a couple different days, as mentioned before. Today's video is going to be showing you the fabric and getting everything cut, and we'll be back soon for the next step tomorrow. So this fabric is all one collection. It is the Santa Express from Macauer in Andover. I think they're like sister companies, but the first time I saw it come into the shop, I knew it was perfect. It was adorable. I loved it, but I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. So this quilt is exactly what it needs to be. So let me grab those super cute fabrics and show them to you. So in the smaller pattern, it has 16 snow globes. And so quadrupling that, I think I need 64 snow globes. So with these cute little prints, I will be able to kind of mix them up and shake them up a little bit. Like, how cute are these polar bears? And so I've got these little presents. I just picked like the cutest little prints and kind of tried to think about keeping my fabrics only so many of a certain color background, so I didn't have too many dark ones, too many light ones. Gotta have Santa in there, and kind of give some variety. I love this like greenish teal color. It's just perfect. And so I went with, oh, my houses are upside down. Our snow globe got shaken a little bit. And so with these prints, I just felt like they were just too cute, and they're gonna be such a good little size in the snow globes. The globes are like 5 inches or so square, a little bit different dimensions than a charm pack, so I actually have to pay attention to my measuring because it's wider than it is tall, I think, but I'm so excited. So that is our little snow globe content. So that's gonna get all mixed up with all over the quilt top. So I've got my background, my sashing, and then the cute little stars that go in between the blocks, just kind of add a second variation of pattern. So let me grab those fabrics. So originally I thought about just doing a Kona or a grunge for my background, just to kind of make it simple and not too fussy, because I knew I'd be doing something cute with the quilting. But I found this white on white. I don't know if you can even see it. I don't know if it'll focus, but it is almost solid white. But when you look at it at just the right angle, it's got snowflakes in it. So it's really cute, really perfect for that. And it was a good find. And so with that, my stars, I thought about varying the colors on them a little bit, but the more I went back and forth, I just decided to do a good solid grunge. And so with the grunge, I needed a binding. And so I already picked my binding out. Usually I kind of wait on it a little bit, but this is another one from the Santa Express collection. And I love a good triangle. It's my favorite shape. I think I've said that before. That's my favorite kind of quilt. I love a good triangle quilt. And this print was just super cute. And I thought it would be the perfect way to bind it up, especially when I get it all quilted. I'm sure there's going to be making on the back. You'll have to stay tuned and see what happens. But this is going to be super cute as a binding. And then my stars, and then my background. So I'm probably just going to show cutting the snow globes out because it's going to be a little fussy cut. And this grunge, unless I really get rolling, and this chops up really fast. So I have to do a little math because we have a pattern that I'm expanding, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping I got enough of the white by quadrupling it. I think I quadrupled it, and going from there. So I'm gonna go do a little math, gonna get my cutting board all situated, and then we're gonna get to work. So now all the pieces are cut. These are all my snow globe innards, so to speak. We've got the bases of my snow globes, my sashing that's going to go around them to make them a little bit bigger block, and my sashing that's going to have the red stars to it. And this bin is all the little white squares I had to cut, the little red squares I had to cut, and then the bigger red squares to be the middle of the stars in my sashing. So come back tomorrow and we are going to start making the snow globes.